Hey guys, welcome back to HWTH Tenderhearted. Last couple days of 2024, as you're seeing this, I think. So today we are doing our Spotify Wrapped again. I think this will be fun to look back on.
Yeah.
This is one of those things.
Yeah.
You know?
This year's Spotify Wrap wasn't as fun as it used to be. I feel like we used to get full PowerPoints, but now it's just like, here's your top songs.
Yeah.
Here's how many minutes you listened to music.
Yeah.
It's not as fun.
I know, right?
Right? They're not as in depth.
If anybody is here that watched our last year's video, mine was absolutely insane. Like, it was so funny.
Kind of funny, yeah.
I can't even remember all of them, but I know number 2 was Deli by Ice Spice. Number 1 was In the Kitchen by Renee Rapp.
Yeah, I remember that. I know your first one was In the Kitchen.
Like,
I don't remember one. I don't remember what my first one was. It was something by Gracie Abrams.
Yeah. A lot of your top 5 was Gracie Abrams. Yeah. But this year it's so funny because I keep saying like, oh, like I found my piece this year, like I'm having so much fun this year. Like I dead ass meant it when I said that because like the contrast of my Spotify Wraps.
She was scrolling through it earlier and it was like they're all fun songs.
It was hilarious. I was dying. I was like, whoa, like this is a different world. Like this is a different person's Spotify Wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
BPD. I'm just kidding. How many minutes did you listen to music this year?
39,117.
That's a lot. I have
how many do you have?
28,976.
Oh, interesting. I think I was like in the top 8% of Spotify listeners.
I was top 12. Another thing is like I had said this last year, but like music is like such a feeling thing for me unless it's a fun song. So like I have music playing at work and stuff like that, and like I sing a lot, but I think I was feeling so much last year.
Yeah.
So I was always like listening to Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying?
You were crashing out more last year than you were this year.
Yeah, right? So I was almost relying on music to get me through the year.
That makes sense considering your first one.
Yeah, whereas this one it's like not as much at all.
Oh, love that.
Right? But yeah. What was your biggest listening day?
Oh, it was May 1st with 527 minutes. I don't know how many hours that is, actually. Let me check.
Like, a lot of hours.
Oh,
4, 5?
8 hours? 8.78 hours.
That's crazy. My biggest listening day, it was actually really, really, really funny. It's August 8th.
Oh, really?
Do you know whose birthday that is?
Yeah, I do.
I sent it to her and I said, was I having a subconscious traumaversary?
Maybe. Oh my God, maybe.
Like 394 minutes on August 8th specifically.
Maybe.
Like that is so weird.
That is weird. That's kind of crazy.
Right? I have a friend, my friend Alex, I
wonder what song it was.
Or
like what genre or like what the vibe was.
Like that one was weird. But my friend, hers was like a random day in October, but it was in the thousands of minutes. Whoa, it was like 16 hours straight.
That's crazy.
So she thinks she like fell asleep with her music playing or something.
Oh yeah, probably.
When she was like playing video games later at night or something.
It's okay.
But oh my God, like it was like 16 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy. I believe that from her though.
I know.
Yeah. No, mine's 8 hours, and I just did the math right now. 8 hours and 46 minutes.
That's crazy.
I don't know what I was doing that day.
How many songs did you listen to?
I played 2,614 songs.
That's a lot.
What was yours?
I'm undiagnosed, but 843. I will listen
that's significantly less.
To the same song for 7 days straight on repeat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it feels the same every time. I have no idea.
That's how a few of my top songs were like that, where I listened to them for like solid like 2 weeks straight.
Right.
And then never listened to them again.
I have an excuse for my top song.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm interested now.
Should we 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, wait.
Okay, my fifth one is I Love You, I'm Sorry by Gracie Abrams.
Oh my God. Was that on your rap last year?
No.
No?
No, it was I Miss You, I'm Sorry last year.
Okay.
Now it's I Love You, I'm Sorry. Different. It's the sequel.
Screaming. I'm screaming. That's funny.
I knew Gracie would be on here.
That's funny. My number 5 is Needle by Nicki Minaj featuring Drake.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember when I told everybody that song made me go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Forgot about you said that.
And it did.
Oh my god.
I meant it. Oh my god.
My next one, my 4th one, is Still Got Time by Zayn featuring Party Next Door.
Love that.
That song is my summer song. I love driving to that song with the windows down. Good vibes,
Love.
yeah.
Love. My number 4 is Water by Tyla, but it's the remix with Travis Scott.
I didn't know there was a remix. But that's funny because you've said before that like Travis Scott's features on like songs, like girl songs, like ruin it for you.
I don't like that. Yeah, which is so weird, right? I deserve a trip to the islands. Okay? That's why that's on there.
Yeah.
Because I deserve a trip to the islands.
You need to go back to your roots.
I know. Oh my god.
Like, it snowed today?
Somebody's
It's terrible.
Back.
My 3rd one, another Gracie Abrams song, Risk.
I don't know that.
Oh,
I've never even like heard of it actually. I still haven't opened TikTok since like July, so like I have no clue anymore.
Well, that song didn't really go viral on TikTok.
I was gonna ask, was it on
did.
TikTok? But then I was like, I wouldn't even know.
No, it wasn't on TikTok. It was just from her album. Oh, no. Oh my god, I played this for you once, but it was a live. It wasn't like the actual recording. And you were like, yo, Gracie Abrams, I'm gonna take this one.
Yeah. Okay,
Do you remember that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Speaking of Gracie Abrams, I saw videos of her in Toronto that my friend sent me when she opened for Taylor, and she has improved unbelievably much.
Yeah. I think it's because of the Nepo baby, like, she's like, well, gotta be good.
Right, well, like, thank God, because a lot of Nepo babies, like, they're just, like,
yeah,
whatever.
Right?
So, like, thank God, like, somebody said, hey. Or she said, hey, like, somebody.
Yeah, I gotta have some weight to this.
Yeah. That at least that's a little bit more under control now. My number 3 is After Hours by Kehlani.
Oh,
I love that song. But you know what? There was a little bit of a hiatus. She came back with something new.
She?
Yeah, and it was like so different than what she said before. Like After Hours was just so like, okay, so Kehlani always says that she hates the club, and then she came out with a club song.
Oh, this is this song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I saw her. You told me about that, and then I saw TikToks about it.
Yeah. She's for the club now,
She's
and that
making,
I was like, oh my god,
things about that.
Yeah, and I also love Kehlani. I was showing Kai one of her Instagram carousels, which was a side quest king.
Yeah, I love that.
And everything was just so different. Oh my god, I love that.
I love a good side quest. And my number 2 is a song that was stuck in my head, and then I played it and played it and played it, and then they started playing it on the radio. You want to know one of those ones?
Yep.
It was Good Luck Babe by Chaperone.
Don't know that one either.
Really? You could kiss 100 boys.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yeah. I was calling Chaperone Chapel. I'm such a dad for so many
called
months.
her Chapel too. He was like, I thought it was. He was like, I thought it was Chappelle.
I did for a second too, and then I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like Chappelle's weird, so it must be Chapel.
But I'm like, her music's kind of starting to annoy me now too, though. But just because it's so overplayed.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like I was already listening to it like nonstop, and then I got kind of annoyed by it. Not annoyed by it, but I got kind of like I listened to it too much.
Like tired of it.
Yeah, I was tired of it, and then started playing on the radio, and I listen to the radio when I drive sometimes.
Right.
So then I was like, oh, now I have to listen to it. I mean,
now they're forcing me.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
No, because driving to the radio is different from driving to your own music.
No, 100%. I will not drive to the radio.
Because like my music, it's like I have like complete control. What if like I don't feel like listening to that song and then I'm driving and then I don't have the time to change my song?
Yeah.
But then if I'm listening to the radio, it's like, okay, well, what's playing is what's playing. Like
I have such control issues that even if I hear a song I like on the radio, like I'm annoyed.
Actually?
That I was like forced against my will to listen to a song that I like. That's crazy. My number 2, Location, Dave and Burna Boy.
Oh, that's such a good song.
But she can't see because I got shades and
I like that song in the summer too.
Right?
Yeah, that's also on my summer playlist. I think it's right under my Still Got Time, actually.
Love that.
My top one, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was perfect.
I love that song. It was a little earworm. I listen to it now and I'm like, I'm a singer. Like, it's a fun song.
For a long time, I was still on TikTok when that got released, and like was like, or maybe I don't even know if it was released, teased, whatever. But the "Cause I'm a singer," I didn't know that was from Espresso.
Oh,
until I listened to Espresso after. I listened to Espresso, and I was like, oh my god, I love the song. And then it came, she said that, and I was like, oh my god,
yeah.
this is that. But that is a very catchy song.
It is very catchy.
Very catchy song. Ice Spice said it. She's like song of the summer. Adele said it song of the year.
Very catchy
in
song.
Interviews.
My brother liked it, and that's how you know it was kind of everywhere. If my millennial 30-year-old brother
that's true
liked it, you know,
that's true.
He was always singing, and because I'm a singer.
That's hilarious.
In the morning, he would turn it up when I drive him to work in the morning.
I love that. That was so funny. I don't know how much of that was staying in, but we were just making fun of somebody for something. My number one song is "Jump" by Tyla, Gunna, and I don't know how to pronounce.
I don't think I've heard that. Did she perform?
Yes, you do.
Did she sing it at the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show?
No millimeter, and it's my face card make him feel weak.
Oh yeah, the face card song, yeah.
Yeah. But you know that my body is a healer. That one.
That was your first song?
That was my number one song of the year.
I love that.
To be fair, I was telling somebody the other day, they're like, what was your Spotify Wrapped? And they were laughing at, they're like, Tyla. I was like, to be fair, because I do love that song.
To you.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, I'm not a pretty girl from Joburg. I get it. That's one that starts with he ain't never had a pretty girl from Joburg.
Okay, yeah, I know that one.
See me now, and that's what they prefer.
I know that one.
Yeah. So Dexter Carr, I've spoken about him before. He is the one of the choreographers at Playground LA.
Okay, yes.
And he does hip hop.
Yeah.
I spent months learning that dance.
You know it?
I know the second half.
Okay.
It's a hard. Like, the thing about his choreography, too, is it's, like, professional choreography.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it took me months, and I only know part of it. But the amount of times, and I know every dancer knows this, like, how many times you have to, like, go back and, like, listen to this specific part, and then you, like, put it into this specific part. Like, I must have listened to that song.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
You know, like, even within a week. Like, so many times. So,
does it say how many times that you listened to it?
It says how many minutes, I think. Oh, did I not screenshot
Oh, no, it says total streams. How many times did you stream it?
What? It does tell you that?
Yeah, for Espresso, I streamed it 135 times, and I was in the top 0.01% of total listeners.
I was also top 0.01. 247 times.
Whoa.
Starting on March 31st. Commitment Never Sounded So Good. Top 0.001 listeners.
That's crazy.
That Dexter Carr choreography will get you.
That's
okay?
like, wow.
Oh my god.
Over 200 times. That's a lot. How long is the song? Like 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, ish 3.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of hours.
Right? Oh my god. And I was dancing, like, physically through most of it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So we've changed, and so has our listening. Our 2024 music evolutions. Did yours start in January?
Mine is January, February, and April.
Mine is January. What? I only got January and June.
Oh.
But my January was smooth throwback pop R&B phase.
Oh.
You were really into artists like SZA, Beyonce, and Mary J. Blige.
Ooh, that's fun. That sounds like a good time.
Very me. Very
yeah.
me.
My January my January was alt Z indie pop, listening to artists like Gracie Abrams, Lizzie McAlpine, and Biba Doobie.
I'm dead.
Which makes sense. Makes sense. I was going through it in January.
June was my McBling throwback R&B rap.
McBling.
McBling throwback R&B rap season. You were all about artists like Nicki Minaj, Drake, and Kanye West.
Oh, fun.
And it's so funny because those are the only 2 ones I have for the entire year. Like, there's,
Oh,
I was
really?
just chilling. I was just R&Bing through the whole year.
Yeah, I have 2 more. My second one is February. My February was Fruitiger, Arrow, football, UK, hip hop. Where I was listening to artists like Central C, Dave, and Sainty.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
What was your other one? March?
April. My
Oh,
April was Pink Pilates Princess Strut
Oh,
Pop. Where I listened to artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, and Taylor Swift.
that's hilarious.
Right, big and bold letters.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Like, can we just take in that I didn't have a single sad... I think this is the first year ever in my entire life, ever since Spotify Wrapped has been a thing, and no, even when it wasn't a thing, that one of my, like, top songs of the year haven't been sad.
Yeah, that's actually
Like,
kinda
that's crazy. How many artists did you listen to?
So I listened to 916 artists.
That's a lot.
How many is yours?
That's a lot. 472.
Oh, mine's more than double yours.
Yeah,
Or
that's
is double yours.
crazy. Who was your number 5?
My number 5 artist.
Mhm.
Surprisingly, Ariana Grande.
Wow.
I didn't think that I listened to her that often, but then I was like, did her album come out this year? And then I looked and it did. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But I didn't think I listened to her that often.
Right.
Yeah. That one surprised me.
My 5th. My friend was trying to guess all my lists, but she started with number 1 and went down to 5. And I was trying to give her some hints. And number 5, I said controversial. And it's funny because a different person was guessing and he got it right
Drake.
away. No, she goes, Natasha, your entire list was
Kanye West.
controversial. It's
Oh.
Kanye West.
Oh, okay.
Kanye West is my number 5. I love Kanye. I will
He has
always
good
love
music,
Kanye.
sorry.
He does make good music, and we are very similarly mentally ill. Like, we're similar types
Oh,
of
that's
mentally
true.
ill.
Didn't he write an album on being like,
Bipolar is awesome.
Bipolar,
Like,
yeah.
I fucking hate it here. Like,
yeah.
like I literally, like, yes, yeah. If you know me, you know. But I can't hate Kanye West. I can't.
No.
I'd be hating myself.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My 4th one was Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was she number 4 for you last year too?
She was number like 2.
Oh,
or
she was number 4 for
3.
me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. My number 4 is Tyla.
Love.
I love Tyla. Tyla makes me feel alive. Like,
Oh, I should get one island girl to another.
literally. Like, she makes me want to go back to my roots. I can't.
My 3rd one is Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay. My 3rd one is J. Cole.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'd be surprised if he wasn't on your
I know.
on your top list. My 2nd one is Drake.
Okay, love that. Was he not number 2 for you too last year?
I think so.
I think, yeah.
He's somewhere there.
Number 2 for me is Nicki Minaj. It'd be because of Gag City. Again, like, she was gone for so long.
And she came back.
Yeah, and then it was Gag fucking City. Are you kidding me right now? Like, oh, that album made
it
me.
spoke to you.
Yeah.
My top one, 2nd year running, Gracie Abrams.
Do we remember who my number 1 artist was last year?
Oh, no.
My top artist, I'm trying to remember, possibly 2nd year in a row. No, it was SZA.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. I'm very shocked that I don't have SZA on my list.
Yeah.
But she canceled our concert right when we were walking out.
Yeah, that
I
was
a little
so
bit
upsetting.
salty for a second, and she was one of the artists that I relied on emotionally.
Oh, it felt like a betrayal.
And, well, like, in the sense that, like, I don't feel the need to be relying on Nobody Gets Me anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, you said that earlier.
20-somethings. Yeah. And, like, I'm, like, such a 20-somethings girl, so, like,
yeah.
I've kind of embraced the 20-somethings now. Like, I'm not, like, I know I'm gonna survive it. I know I'm gonna whatever. Hoping my 20-somethings don't kill me. Like, I don't have that mindset anymore.
Like, it's not. Like, you're good.
Yeah, like, I'm her now.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. But my number 1 artist was Drake.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Controversial
of
year
all
to be saying
fucking
that.
years. All fucking years.
Oh my god! Earlier, my dad asked me what's going on with Drake, and I was like, "What do you mean what's going on with Drake? What did he do now?" And then my dad was like, "No, like what's going on there?" I was like, "I don't know. It's probably laying low until after the Super Bowl."
Like,
Because Kendrick Lamar's playing the Super Bowl.
I heard that. Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That is so funny. And you know what's so funny? I'm surprised this song wasn't on my top 5.
Which one was it?
Poetic Justice.
Really?
Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
I like that song. Though.
I still listen to them
I still
together.
listen to it. Yeah.
I love that song. So I'm one of those. I don't think I'm one of those Toronto girlies that like are like defending Drake. Like Drake like made me.
Oh yeah. No.
I love his music. I am a Toronto ABG that loves Drake, but not so intensely that I'm gonna excuse what he did. But to be fair, my In the Kitchen was my number 1 song last year because I was in love with a pedophile. So
oh yeah, true.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Dots connect.
Right?
Things make sense.
Oh my god. I did not obviously get a video from my top artist.
Oh, he didn't do a video.
No,
oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I got one from Nikki.
That's nice.
Right? So, obviously, we're a lot different this year. Less sad, both of us, I'd say.
Yeah, you know
Even
what?
yours, like, Gracie Abrams was number 1.
You want to know? I think Gracie Abrams is on my list because last year her album was like sad, but then her album that she put out this year is more like, I'm in a relationship, I'm happy and cute, and look at this love song.
Okay, true.
You know what?
That I Miss You, I'm Sorry, and I Love You, I'm Sorry was the funniest thing I've ever fucking, like...
Yeah, that's not funny. That's a good song though.
Like, that's
their sequels. It's their
yeah.
sequels.
Like, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
If she puts out a third one, it'll probably be on my list this coming up year.
It's like, I hate you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So for our segment today, we're playing Never Have I Ever. Which when I was thinking of mine, I was like, that's kind of fun because there's some like stories that come out of it.
Oh, true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Me go first?
Wait.
Okay. No, you go first.
I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, should I go easy?
Yes.
I think they're all kind of easy. I'm not that... I couldn't really think of any.
Okay.
Never have I ever dropped my phone in a public toilet. You have?
I have.
Oh my god, I've never.
You've never?
I've never.
I dropped my vape in a public toilet.
Oh, that's good. You throw it out after.
Yes,
I
yes.
hope to God you did.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I have. I think it was at a restaurant. Maybe like a Kelsey's Cause and Effect type thing. I think I might have been drunk.
Yeah.
And I freaked out a little bit. And I just like kind of took the case off and like wiped it with paper towel. I was also drunk, so like whatever.
No, I get like when I'm drunk, I get like hyper aware of it.
Really?
Yeah, and like I'm already sort of like I don't want to drop my phone. Like when I'm not drunk, so I'm like I don't want to drop my phone. So when I'm drunk, I'm like okay, I'm drunk, so there's like a higher chance of me like accidentally doing it. So I have to make sure that I don't accidentally do it. So then I get like hyper aware about it.
Oh my god! On New Year's, we had to get booth guy to ask every bartender in the building for my phone. I had no clue.
I forgot
like I'm
about
always
that.
I forget it. I forget I have a phone.
You need to get like a phone lead.
I know. Oh my god! I can't believe your answer was no, and you asked the question. I thought that yours was.
Oh really? Some of mine are like
That was hilarious. That was a trap.
Okay.
Oh my god! Never have I ever greened out. Okay, really?
I've never.
Really?
I pride myself on it.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love that.
I pride myself on it.
I've been blackout drunk before, but I have never greened out.
I've never greened out. I've watched multiple friends green out.
It's fun.
It grossed me out.
Mm-hmm. Like honestly, I feel like if I was a greener, I like couldn't smoke.
Yeah,
like that would scare me.
I don't want it to happen to me, but I want to know what it feels like. Do you just like because it's like you're sucking in, but then you're like, it's coming out. Like I don't. Like you just feel really not. I don't know how that works, but I want to know how it feels, but I don't want to know how it feels.
I like never. I wouldn't even wish that upon my worst enemy.
Never have I ever gotten a UTI. Really?
Okay.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Oh my gosh. I got my first one like earlier this year. Like
Really?
earlier this year, yeah. It wasn't fun.
Was it
Wasn't a good
sex
time.
related?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so fucking lucky.
You know how they say like you need to pee after? Yeah, I pee after every single time. I don't know. I still got it.
No, I have never got. There's times where I've thought so, just because like the peeing schedule was so like it was almost too much. But then like all of everyone that I've ever known that has had a UTI has said like you would know.
You would know.
Right, yeah.
You
I've
would.
never
It's
had
terrible.
a UTI.
I would not wish it on my worst enemy.
That's crazy.
Literally, the first time I ever got it, I literally couldn't sleep. Like, I could only sleep for 3 hours, like intervals, before I had to go to the washroom. And then when I was awake, I'd have to go like every half hour. But then like I had to go to like the doctors. I literally was like, oh my god, what if okay, you know the Euphoria scene where she's in like the hospital for kidney infection? Literally, I was so scared that I was gonna get a kidney infection. So then I had to go to the doctors. I got antibiotics, and I was put on antibiotics for 5 days.
See, I have a weird thing now where I think it might be the energy drinks, but my normal pee schedule is every half hour.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
it could be the energy drinks.
Yeah, right.
You know what? That makes sense because you're constantly flushing it out and never gets a chance for the bacteria to settle. Because that's what they told me too. Because they were like, honestly, just because I asked them, I was like, I hated it so much, literally the worst. So I was like, how can I prevent this? And they were like, honestly, like it's your first time, like so. You're not really there, but like just drink like cranberry juice, a lot of cranberry juice, like drink a lot of water because it'll like flush it out. It won't let the bacteria like have enough time to like multiply. And then also to take cranberry pills. They were like, if it becomes like a recurrent thing, because one of my friends has like recurrent UTIs.
So does mine.
Yeah, and then they were like there are like preventative things, so I guess you can take like an antibiotic, like a low dose antibiotic before having like intercourse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that's like that recurrent.
Interesting.
And they're like, you're not there yet though. I was like, oh, okay.
That's crazy. Yeah, I knew a friend like she'd get one every time.
Yeah,
like every single time without fail. Like it didn't even matter what she did. Like I am so unbelievably lucky. I never pee after. I don't take the best care of my body health wise. Like I have a lot of health issues. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the energy drinks, the fucking all the sugar. Like I don't know why that worked out for me my entire life.
Nice.
Up and down the streets, never once. Never once. Thank you, Lord.
No, it's literally terrible. Like I've been on the toilet like crying because of it. It's so bad.
Because for a second I was like, I'm peeing so often that I don't believe Haley when she says I would definitely know.
No, you would know. It's actually, it's terrible.
Okay, yeah, no, I've never
would
had one.
not wish it on my worst enemy unless I really hated them.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was that bad.
No, it's bad.
Huh. Crazy.
I hope you never got one.
Same.
And like I'm pretty good with pain too.
Yeah.
And it's like usually like I'll wait a couple of days, like see if it like subsides on its own. But like if I would feel like I was getting UTI again, like I'm like I think maybe it's PTSD, I don't know. But
like it was traumatic.
It was traumatic.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, no,
I was scared to pee like 2 weeks afterwards.
Oh
it was so scary. I hated it. Yeah, I don't know how my friend does it like all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Never have I ever left something at somebody's house or in somebody's car on purpose. I thought she was gonna say I haven't, so thank God.
I can't think of the specific time, but I probably have.
I can.
I probably have.
I always do, and it's so funny. Oh. So I left something at somebody's house. That's like barking territory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even in the sense, I'll do it in the sense that if it's not there when I come back, or if they don't mention it, or if there's like drama, like this is not my place. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm almost leaving it just like to see. Like it's almost like, does anyone recognize this room?
Okay,
like that type of deal. Because if a girl finds it, now you're in a fight with the girl, or like my shit's gone. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I think I left my thing here, and now it's like disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know if I probably have. I can't think of a time that I.
Funny story.
Something.
Car guy, actually. I was at his house one day, and I left I left a bra. I think it was like one of my
I know the story.
My purple Playboy bra, yeah. And it was in the couch. I put it in the couch, and I forgot about it because I never wear bras anyway. It was there for so long, and then eventually he texted me and he was like, hey, did you leave like a bra here or something, like like a Playboy, whatever, like I think this is yours. And I'm like, what the no? Like, I'm like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck no?
I remember this
Like,
one, yeah.
and like I ended up like being in that other girl. Like what the fuck? Like, that is not mine. That is not mine. I would have known if I left it, because if I left it, it was on purpose. And then he sent me a picture of it, and it was mine. And I did leave it on purpose, and I just forgot.
Yeah.
I can't. So embarrassing. Caught
red-handed. One of mine's really targeted though.
Okay, that's okay.
Never have I ever been on TV.
Never have ever
Been on TV. You have. Wait, that wasn't even my targeted one. I was on TV because there's like a little talent show, The Next Star.
Yeah.
They showed me very quickly for like a second in a transition thing.
I'm dead. Me and my family were a diversity hire for an African Lion Safari commercial back in the day.
If you don't know what African Lion Safari is, it is like a drive-through safari.
Yeah, one of those
sort
things.
Situations.
And there's multiple. They used the footage. It was a day of filming. We got paid. Like, it was a paid job. And both families that were used were diverse.
Yeah.
We were the mixed family because my stepdad at the time was white, and
at the time he's not white anymore.
Well, okay, stop, literally. But my brother's also half white, and then me and my mom are fully Asian. So they had us. They literally monkeyed us around, and they said, "Okay, now do this activity and this activity." So it looked like diverse families were having fun there, right?
Yeah.
And
were you having fun there?
I was having fun there, yeah. So like they made us do all the activities and everything so they could film it. And what was I saying? They used the footage in like multiple different commercials. And they like, I don't even know if they filmed one since. Like, I don't.
Really? Did you get paid for it? Like,
Yeah.
how did they pay you for it? You get royalties. Imagine you still
No,
do.
they cut a check, and my parents gave me some of it. Because I was in the most scenes. They had like a bird land on my hand.
I remember
They put me
seeing
up
that
on the
specifically.
elephant.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember the bird one so vividly.
like my parents were pretty much there to smile and supervise and on camera, and like come on.
They're
I
there
was
to abide by the
terrified of
child
that
labor
bird.
laws. Yeah,
I was so fucking scared of that bird. Was like bigger than me.
it wasn't it like a bald eagle or something like
Yeah.
that? Like,
I was terrified, and they kept doing it again and again because they could tell I was scared on my face, and they kept saying
like,
that.
smile.
Yeah, they kept saying like, try to smile more, like look like you're having fun. I wasn't having fun there. And I was
Yeah.
like maybe 10, 11.
Yeah.
Like, no, I wasn't having fun there. That's hilarious. Never have I ever totaled the car.
I totaled her
I
car.
also have targeted once.
I totaled her car.
I
It
don't
was
remember
dark and it
because-
was icy and it was there's a bend.
That was so funny because
I was like
almost didn't answer her call.
I was freshly 16. I don't think did I have a license at the time?
I don't think you had a G2.
I wasn't supposed to be driving, allegedly.
Maybe new, maybe very new.
I don't remember.
Maybe a very new G2, but I let her take my car.
It might have been in between my birthday and in January. I don't know. January, my birthday, I feel like. Because it was winter.
True. Yeah, it was winter.
Yeah.
It was like winter, yeah. And like it was not. I said, you know what, leave it there. Like if you can't drive it back, you can't drive it back. Like, what do you?
I know the axle was bent. It was scary. Oh my god. Yeah.
That is so funny. I almost didn't even answer the phone call because I was like, what? I don't know why. Like, thinking of it, like, she has my car. Why wouldn't I answer her phone call? But I remember almost not answering.
I have, and then I confessed to my mom. She already knew when I confessed to her, but I was drugged up at my wisdom tooth appointment.
Because I covered for her. I said it was me. I said it was
like a
me.
good cousin does. And I told my mom. Literally, I remember I was lying there in like the recovery room of my like dental surgeon's like
No.
office, and then I was just like, And the thing is, I planned it too, like planned ahead. I was like, you know what? At least I'll be drugged up. Like, she can't be too mad at me. She still has to take care of me.
Right.
Yeah. So I told her, and she was like, I know. And I was like, you know.
That is so fucking funny.
So yeah.
Oh my.
Never have I ever been bald.
I have had a Britney era, but like dead ass Britney.
Yeah, like actually Britney era.
Yeah,
like
actually
shave her
Britney
head,
era.
Britney era, like that,
Yeah.
like 20.
But not even like shave, like not even a Dixie D'Amelio era.
No, I feel like yours
Like,
was more Britney.
I was crashing out. Yeah, I was crashing out like Britney. I have trichotillomania. I actually have right now a tiny bald spot.
Oh, do
right
you?
here. I know, and it started when my doctor put me on that medication.
That's because your doctor's trying to kill you.
That's what I'm saying. And then I told her when I went back, I said I've started to literally, like, I have bald spots on my head. That hasn't happened in years and years. And she said, "Oh, maybe it's not working. Let's double your dose."
What?
So this one's better now, but there's still one back here. But I don't know if I was just getting used to the medication and like my mind was weird. But I pull out my hair. JoJo Siwa also, I think, talked about that.
Does she have that? I think she's alopecia because of her hair was so tight.
That, but I think she was a hair puller.
Oh, interesting. Maybe she was both. Double
But
homicide.
Right. But I pulled my hair in times of very high distress in my life to the point that I would say it was a bald spot the size of a Pop-Tart. I remember say the size of a Pop-Tart.
It was very patchy. I remember that.
Yeah, because it was, and it was like bald. Like I could rip out chunks of hair. Like you could lift my hair like this, and it would be be nothing there. Like it was
smooth as baby's bottom.
Yeah, it was like baby bottom smooth. Like it was insane. Even when I shaved my head, my scalp was patchy.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Because of all the bald spots. Yeah, and I was trying to figure out like how to stop it. Like I was working with like therapists and stuff like that, and like trying to do research. And like the one surefire way was shave it off. Cause it's like it did scare me because
Can't pull your hair if there's no hair to pull.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You kind of were forced to find another way, but I was scared that other way was gonna end up being a different form of, like, a relapse of a different form of self-harm. Because I would always say I would pull it. Sometimes when I was conscious of the pulling, it hurt so bad that I kept doing it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to explain that in a
that
way
makes sense.
To people that haven't struggled. But
okay, that's
right.
I'm like, oh, I forgot that.
Yeah,
people don't struggle sometimes.
But I would do that, and then I was wearing hats every day because I had bald spots, and then I just shaved my head, and I wore a beanie for a bit. I almost tried a wig, but it was never really a problem for me to be walking around bald in a beanie, literally looking like a veggie tail.
Yeah.
But once I put a wig on my head, and that was when I felt bald.
Oh, okay.
It was rough. I was like, whoa, never mind.
You kind of missed the opportunity for like a fade. I was thinking that when I wrote that down. I was like, should have gotten like a low taper fade. You want to know why? Also, I thought about that. It's because I was writing this down, and then I thought bald, and then I thought fade, and then I thought Luigi Mangione, the guy who assassinated the CEO of United Healthcare.
Yes.
They perp walked him, and he came out of jail with a fresh fade and threaded eyebrows and a fresh shave. So everybody's making jokes that like, oh, like the prisoner like barbers like lined him up nice. So I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then I was writing this down, bald, and she's never had a fade.
No, that's hilarious. And another reason too was that so when everything will grow back evenly.
Yeah,
and it did, and it worked, and my hair. Like I went to school with a girl that I got my hair done last by, and she knew me in my bald era, and she literally said to me, she was like, I was a little bit scared when you booked an appointment. She's like, I wasn't sure how your hair was gonna look. And she was like, it's thick. Like it grew back really well. I was like, thank you. I know, right? Like it worked. Everything was even, thicker than before.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So good for you, Dixie D'Amelio. It'll make your hair thicker.
Did she also have? Or did she just for a reason, or she just shaved it?
She's always wanted to do it. She said.
Oh, love that.
Right?
Free will.
Yeah.
That's a good exercise. Free will.
Yeah. Right. Never have I ever gone through someone's phone. Never. Okay, so
Well, if my dad counts because I was ordering stuff, but I don't think that counts.
No, it doesn't count.
Okay, then no, I have not.
I have gone through somebody's phone a singular time. And it's such a funny story because this is why I have a rule that like it's not even a question, because usually if somebody else is like, "Can I see your phone?" I'll give them my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to know. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt my own feelings, and I feel like that's disrespectful. So I was with a girl, lady cop, who was one of those give me your phones.
Well, yeah. She thought you were cheating, came in your
Okay.
house and ripped everything apart.
That's true. That's true. But one time she was mad and she wanted to go through my phone. And I had said, I voiced my opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
Saying like, there's, you can go through my phone and there's no reason for you not to trust me, but this is how that makes me feel.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you can go through my phone. I said, I don't want to go through your phone.
Yeah.
So she went through my phone and then she made me go through her phone. She like opened conversations and had me scroll through them and read them, forced me to go through her phone. One conversation was with her sister that I was made to go through, talking about how insane I am.
Whoa. What the heck? Did she want to see? Maybe she probably wanted you to find that. You think?
I was like,
That's insane.
I am never.
Who brought it up first? Her or the sister?
Oh,
Or are they both calling you crazy?
I don't know if it's allowed to be said on the internet, but her sister and her boyfriend also like would call me.
I hate that.
I know, like to my face. Like her sister has like half jokingly said that I need a lobotomy. Like
She meant that.
Yeah, and she's insane too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I think that they were genuinely having a conversation about how like mentally ill I am.
Oh, that's a little. And she made you go through it?
Yeah.
That's kind of psychological.
That was
warfare.
one
That's
of the conversations. I was like, I never want to hold somebody else's phone again.
Yeah.
Like,
that's kind of traumatic.
Like, I never even want to touch somebody's phone again.
You just don't want to know.
I'm like, hey, your phone's over there. Can you go get it? Your phone fell. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. And even now, like, Alex has noticed it. We're like, I'll pick up her phone by accident at work. You know how like we all kind of have the clear case?
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Actually, aw.
Like, I don't even. I can't. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
I know, she's fucking psychotic, and I was the psychotic one.
Never have I ever regifted a gift since it is the season of giving.
Regifted a gift?
Yeah. I don't think I have.
I regifted a box of Pot of Gold when I was younger, I think.
What the heck is a pot of gold?
The chocolate box that literally like the only chocolate box that was given out for Christmas.
No. I need to Google this.
Okay. Whoa.
What is it? Maybe I'll know it if I see it.
I hope so. I think you might, and I hope so.
Oh yeah, I know it.
Okay, yeah. Pot of Gold. They're fucking disgusting.
I didn't. Oh yeah, you know what? I eat them.
Do you?
When I'm down bad.
Okay, fair. No, fair.
When I'm down bad
it's
for like
those
sweets.
Quality Street things.
Yeah.
I'll eat those if I'm down bad.
Yeah. Oh, they're only $7 at Walmart.
Yeah.
What the heck? I thought they were at least 10.
I'm dead.
Oh, they're Hershey's. It's Hershey brand.
No way.
Hershey's pot. Yeah.
Huh.
Then why do they taste like chalk?
Well, you know what's funny? Madeline, RG, and Quenlin Blackwell did a video together when Quen was in London for a fashion show, I think. And they did trying British snacks. And Madeline was going on and on and on about how she's always wanted to try a Hershey's chocolate bar. And she's like, America's chocolate's fucking disgusting. She's like, have this, and it's Cadbury. So we have Cadbury in Canada as well.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't have it in the States. And she, Quen was like, what the fuck? Like, I think our chocolate's good. She tried the Cadbury. She was like, I'm never eating Hershey's again. Like, you're right. And it's weird because I don't like Cadbury.
Really? I can't remember the last time I had a Cadbury, so I can't really remember.
Like, what the heck?
Maybe I'll get a Cadbury on my way home.
Weird, right? But, like, Madeline was like, Hershey's is fucking, like, it's, like, rancid.
Oh.
So that makes sense. That.
You know what? Yeah, because it's like, isn't, like, Belgium known for their chocolate?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Their waffles.
Oh my god. Crazy. Never have I ever lied to a partner.
I've done a couple white lies.
True.
I can't think of anything big.
Okay, yeah, white lies true. Like, I'm always on my way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on my way to a destination 10 minutes away for 4 hours. So,
Yeah.
4 entire hours. I used to do this thing and it's actually really funny, but the relationship was already over at this point, I think. But I would sneak out in the middle of the night.
Or I have.
I would sneak out in the middle of the night because...
You said that before on the podcast.
Have I?
Yeah,
I told this story where I'd go to the brow?
Yeah.
Okay, that. And I'd have to come back in and like not wake her up.
Careful.
So I was at working at an Airbnb a couple weeks ago, and sometimes when I do that, I have visitors when I'm done work, right? So I had a visitor and the visitor fell asleep. And I said, I'm going to go take a toke. And I went out to take a toke and I came back in. And as soon as I came back in, I went, because the snoring sent me right back into sneaking back in.
Is it who I'm thinking it is? Oh, actually.
And I was like silently like coming in, and I hate waking people up. And I was like, oh my God. And the snore was so loud, and it was giving like Lady Cop, like trying to sneak back into Lady Cop's bedroom. And I think the worst part is it was an Airbnb. It wasn't even like my place.
Yeah.
So I was like stressing out so bad, and I got back into the bedroom and I woke him up. I said, "You snore?"
Oh, I thought you were talking. I thought you were talking about Alex.
No.
Oh, he snores? Oh, that sucks.
And he said, only on my back. I don't usually sleep like that. And then he turned straight on his side and it was silent all the rest of the night. I said, thank fucking God. But it was so loud, and it's just, I went out to take a toke too. And it's like I would go to the brow to smoke and like, have my time and then come back in. And I was like tiptoeing around the Airbnb and I'm like, no. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and or listening.
Make sure you're following us on all of our socials at HWTH Pod.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Happy New Year!